friends, it's Jay. So it's been a minute. It's been about a month. I know I've been gone for a while, and I just needed a break. Sometimes life gets overwhelming, for me at least. I really, really admire those of you who are so consistent and present your content weekly, multiple times a week. I really, really admire that, because this month I did not have that push through. And I really thank those subscribers, even very new subscribers, who let me know that content is appreciated, that you guys are still watching my videos, and that you like what I do. So you just don't know how encouraging that is at times, and I really appreciate you. I just wanted to say that. But I was kind of thinking about what video I would do when I came back, and I have things on my mind, but I got a package today from Argos, and I think that's what I'm gonna do today with you guys, is talk about my first impressions, and I'll probably do a follow-up about my thoughts on Argos. So we'll do first impressions and then a follow-up on the fragrances that I did like the most. Do I want to talk about some other samples? I've definitely been sampling for this past month, and I've purchased some fragrances as well. There's a whole lot, but let's focus today on Argos. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I opened the package not too long ago. It's been sitting here. So they sent me a lovely duster bag, or bag. Let me just open this and get the bag out. So the presentation is very nice, because I just ordered a sample pack. And so let's open this here. And what's inside, I just ordered a sample of each of their fragrances. I've been hearing a lot about Argos. I actually started hearing about them some years back, and it was the gentleman, Justin Copeland, who I think started talking about them a while back. And they've been gaining some popularity, especially the Triumph of Bacchus. I think that's the one. And Adonis, I think that's another one that has gained some popularity lately. So I thought I'd go ahead and try. But what a nice bag, and a handy bag as well. So I'll definitely save that. But this is, these are the samples. And, I think it's special that they took time to put pictures on each of the samples, because normally, it can just be very simple and just say the brand name and the name of the fragrance. But, these have pictures of each of the theme, I guess, for the fragrance. So I think that's cool. Haven't been sprayed, just received it today. So let's go ahead and get started. So this first one, I'm just gonna go in order. I'm just gonna take them, from the back side, and we'll just move to the front. So let's do that. This first one is called, Adonis Awakens. So it's a picture here. I guess that's Adonis, and he's being awakened, it looks like, by a woman kissing him. Okay, great. So I was gonna say I don't know the notes, but there's the notes here. I don't even know if I want to look at the notes. I think with first impressions, I probably just want to go ahead and spray. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm not going to really look at the notes. I did see bergamot, but we'll talk about that later. Let's go ahead and just spray. So this is Adonis Awakens. Lovely juice, a nice orangey color. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and spray here. And I know, let me stop for a moment before I start. I know I owe you guys those Lattafa videos, and I'm definitely gonna get to them. They're still there, they're still unopened. I got you, don't worry about it. So we'll start. This is just what I'm feeling today. This is the mood that I'm in today. So we're gonna do first impressions. So Adonis Awakens. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, it's soft, and that's soft and smooth, tight, kind of powdery. I'm finding that those are the fragrances that I definitely gravitate toward, especially now. I don't know why, but I do love a smooth, soft, powdery fragrance. It is bright in a way. There is some brightness to it. I could see where the citruses would play in this composition, but there's also like a muskiness to the fragrance. And if you know me, if you've watched my channel, you know that I love musk, a soft musk. I love a bright musk. I love a warm musk. I love musk, period. I think there's a musk for every season. So this is nice. It's like a bright, warm, smooth, musky fragrance on the strip. So definitely. So now I'm gonna go ahead and read the notes for you. We'll do that, okay? We'll sample, see my thoughts first, and then I'll read the notes to you. So it's bergamot, grapefruit, pink peppercorn. There's Bulgarian rose, jasmine, sambac, vanilla, raspberry, sandalwood, cashmere wood, and rose absolute. So I'm definitely getting those soft woods. I don't think I can pick out a raspberry in particular. Definitely the citruses on top, and it kind of stays bright throughout the fragrance. So it's a bright, almost greenish. There's a little bit of, on the strip, I feel like there's a little bit of green, citrusy, green, smooth, soft wood, musk. So that one is lovely. And I really think that this one could be a unisex fragrance. I'd love to try this on skin and see how it develops, but this one definitely is a good start, okay? So that's Adonis Awakens by Argos. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back, and then we'll move on. Let's see, put that there. So this one is Danaë. Okay, so I won't look at the notes. I'll just take the fragrance out at the top. And spray on the strip. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. So this is juicy. This is floral, a white floral. Something almost aromatic. Ooh. Okay, this is nice. Again, a smooth composition. There's no rough edges. Soft. It's like a muskiness coming through at the base. Maybe a soft woodiness coming through at the base. I mean, we haven't gotten to the base, but I mean coming through in the opening. A soft, woody, floral juiciness. That juiciness is kind of dying down, but it smells like there's something that could be fruity in here. And a little bit green and aromatic. Okay, this is lovely as well. I'm impressed so far. 2 fragrances, but I mean, I'm impressed. So these are nice. Let me go ahead and read the notes to you. So this one is bergamot and lemon. There's pink peppercorn, guaiac wood, cedar wood, cashmere wood, okay? Then there's cistus. I'm not sure what cistus is. I'll have to look that up. Patchouli, sandalwood, and musk, okay? So those things feel like they're together. I'm gonna have to look up cistus and put it up for you guys. Very nice. I think this one is a unisex fragrance as well. Maybe leaning feminine a little bit, but it's close to the line. Lovely as well, okay? I'm impressed. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back, set it aside, and we'll recheck it later. Okay, so the next one is Pallas Athene. So these seem to be based off of Greek mythology or Roman mythology. I don't know which one. Okay, so can I get that to focus? I don't know. There we go. Pallas Athene. Haven't looked at the notes. I'm just gonna take it from the top, push it through, and spray. Let's see, nice juice as well. Look at that. Who loves a dark juice? I love a dark juice. Sometimes, you know, people say that dark juice is old. People say that dark juice, this is what I've heard, that it seems like a retro fragrance or like an old auntie fragrance. I think a dark juice is beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Please spray. Okay, there we go. This is Pallas Athena. Okay, this is from, let me see. Rose. This is rose. Rose is in here. Oh, a bright rose, something green. Oh, what's that? Maybe a little aromatic? I don't know. Let's see. This is nice too. This is very natural smelling, kind of botanical smelling. A dewy rose, a dewy, very wet rose with green. Yeah, I love a rose. Definitely grown to love a rose. I don't know if there's fruits in here. It could be a little bit. But in the opening, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting a wet, dewy rose. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what the notes are. Okay, so bergamot, grapefruit, okay, pink peppercorn, red berry, peony, it's not rose, it's peony, hyacinth, violet, well, there's some rose petals too. Base notes are iris, mysore, sandalwood, amber, vetiver, patchouli, and vanilla. So this one probably has a great development. These are great fragrant. Okay, there's berry. There's a little bit berry, so it doesn't come through right away for me. I start to notice it a little bit later. Nice, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side. I feel like all of these, based on what you like, the quality of them, the smoothness of them, I feel like they could be full bottle worthy for sure. This is first impressions. Please take that with a grain of salt. I don't know them on skin. I don't know longevity. I don't know projection or sillage, but just based on what I'm getting and how smooth the composition is, there's no rough edges to any of these fragrances. Okay, let's see what the next one is. This is the one I was really looking for. Okay, so this is Triumph of Bacchus. Now, I love an apple, I love a peach, I love a tobacco, and that's what I remember this fragrance having in it. So let's see. I don't know who Bacchus is. Let's see. I'm sure that you can see. I'm not going to spend too much time, but again, this is an individualized picture on a sample, so that's really cool. Let me go ahead and take the sample out. I'm really impressed. Get my test strip and spray. Okay, we'll see. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think this one would need to develop, and let's see. I don't know what it is. Okay, I feel fruity. I think it just needs to develop a little bit. I don't know if this would be the one that I buy based off of this 5 seconds of spray. But you know, you expect, okay, so let me just say I've looked at the notes in the past. I don't know them well enough to be able to say, okay, this was this and this was that. But I did take note of this one because it did have notes that I am known to love. And so the way that it's developing right now, it's okay. I don't know that this would be the one that I would grab. And oh wait, there's a nice juicy fruit. Something tart. I think that's the apple mixed with the tobacco. This is a unisex fragrance, I would say. Something men might enjoy as well if they loved these particular fruity notes. Okay, it's coming through. Give it time, give it time. I'm going to give this one some time, but this is not the most feminine fragrance. And I think this one definitely needs some time to develop as well. This is nice. Okay, Triumph of Bacchus. Let's get back to it. I'll put up the notes. Let's see what the notes are. I guess I keep smelling it, right? This is something that definitely has a development. This is saffron, white peach, green apple, rum. I think that's what it was. But there's patchouli, jasmine, tonka bean, vetiver, maybe. Also, tobacco, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. So there's a lot going on here, and I think this fragrance, I'm trying to figure it out, needs to be tested on skin. I don't know that this would be a safe blind buy. I think this is something that you would need to try on your skin. But that is Triumph of Bacchus. I think I like it. I think it sounds, or it smells nice as it starts to develop. The next one is, let's see, can I read that? Brivido, Della, Caccia. I'm not sure what that even means. And I think the double C's is like a CH, and correct me, please. But I think so. So we'll take it out. And we'll spray. Okay. Let's see what we get. Masculine. Masculine, that's what I can say right away. This is definitely, well, oh, it's aromatic. This is oh, let's see, this is something spicy green with, ooh, there's probably some vetiver in here. I would have to say there's some vetiver in here. Possibly some patchouli, but there's like a green hay-like sense that I get to here. Did that make sense? There's a green hay-like fragrance that I'm getting from here. Oh, I think it's vetiver. A green, earthy, aromatic, masculine fragrance is what I'm getting. And when I say masculine, I don't know. I've never had any problem with anybody, you know, saying anything against me classifying masculine or feminine. But when I say masculine, it's definitely, and certain notes are amplified, right? So the earthy notes, the patchouli, maybe even the aromatics, or the sandalwood, the woods, period, the spices, you know, those types of things are definitely amplified in masculine fragrances. And so that's what I mean when I refer to fragrances, is that everything is just dialed up. It's not, if you like those things, of course, you know, you choose to wear the fragrances that feel comfortable for you. But this, for me, I can refer back to men in my past wearing fragrances like this, you know? And so I hope everyone understands that that's what I mean when I say masculine. And probably with other people, I can't speak for other people, but, you know, this is tradition in perfumery, what people mean when they say masculine versus feminine, these earthy notes, probably, and spicy notes and woody notes, and marine notes and things that seem to just be dialed up a notch or two or three or four in masculine fragrances, right? And that's what I'm feeling here. I'm getting almost like a, I don't want to say barbershop, it's not that, but it's definitely earthy, vetiver, green, woody, something. So anyway, let's get to the notes. Let's see what it is. So this is Brivido, Della, Caccia. And this is pink pepper, clary sage, juniper, green mate, absolute, green tea, oil of fluve. I'll have to look that one up. Iris, concrete, tonka bean, absolute. Oh, there's leather. Okay, there is leather. Now that I see that, I can pick that out. Leather, oil of birch, and amber. Okay, amber accord. So some things are mixed together to make an amber accord. That's like a it's leather. That's, I think, what I'm mainly getting, like a green leather ambery feel from this fragrance. I say this is masculine. If you like those things condensed and amplified, this might be the fragrance for you, but I'll come back to it and let you know what I think. Let's see, we have three more. Let's see. So this next one is Bacio Immortal Kiss, Bacio Immortale. There we go. All right, let's take it out. Can I get it? Okay, I got it. Let's go. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I think my nose is getting tired, but I'm picking up something juicy. Fruity green, floral green, juicy, fruity, floral green. Probably leather here too, based on what I, identified the leather to be once I read it in the previous fragrance. I think there could be leather in this fragrance as well. Juicy, fruity, greenish leather. My nose is getting tired, but that's what I get. So let's give it a break, and I'm going to read you the notes here before, getting too far into it, since we do have two more to go. There is bergamot, lemon, pepper, raspberry, violet, jasmine, leather, pink peppercorn, musk, leather, oud, birch, and vanilla. So yeah, my nose is sensitive to leather because it's a note that is difficult for me. I definitely like certain leathers, but this is a leather. So if you have ever smelled Tuscan leather by Tom Ford, that is a specific leather scent. It's not necessarily soft, but it's clean. Soft and clean, maybe, but it's distinctly leather. And in the previous fragrance, that was the Brivido del Caccia, that had that same clean, soft leather. Okay, clean leather. So that's what I'm getting a lot of with the raspberry, and probably the citruses as well. I can normally pick out a good amount of pepper in fragrances. I don't necessarily get a lot of pepper from here. Possibly violet, because I find violet to be a little bit powdery, but also fruity. Possibly. I don't really pick it out on its own. And the base notes, I'm not getting anything other than the leather right now. So let's put this aside. But yeah, this is as well a leather fragrance as well. Okay, so this is Argos. This next one is Argos pour Femme, second to last. And I'll show you. There we go. Take it from the top. Get our strip and spray. Thank you guys for being here with me. It's 25 minutes in. So if you're still here, I really, really appreciate you. What is this? This is powdery, kind of citrusy. What is that? Floral. I feel like there could be a little bit of floral in here. Powdery, citrusy. Definitely something I would classify as feminine. Oh, what is that? Something almost like vinyl, like plasticky. Maybe that's, yeah, I mean, that's what I would say. Powdery, citrusy, or slightly fruity, like a bright tart fruit. Let me just readjust myself. My leg is falling asleep. Okay. But something plasticky, that's something that I'm getting from here. Okay, I won't waste time. Let's see what is listed here in Argos for Femme. Violet, bergamot, ginger, lemon, orange blossom, all things that I love. Well, violet is not something that I love. It's okay. But the ginger, the lemon, the orange blossom, bergamot, definitely love those notes. Iris, I love. Cloves, not so much. Pink pepper, jasmine, lily of the valley, rose, sandalwood, amber, white musk, vanilla bean, and ylang ylang. So in this fragrance, definitely a lot of stuff thrown in here. I am getting used to ylang ylang. I like it when it's mixed with a woody note because it gives it a certain creaminess, and I'll talk about some fragrances that I've experienced lately in another video. But this one, I feel like it had a plastickiness to it. Fruity, powdery, plasticky. And I feel like that is still there. I'm gonna put it there, and that's on strip. You guys don't forget it's on strip. And I talked about it for about, what, less than a minute or so. So I'm sure it has a development. The last one I have is Argos pour Homme. Okay, so it's just a black with some leather. It's just a picture. So we'll take it from the top, spray. So this is what Argos thinks a man would smell like, okay? Strip and spray. Let's see. Do I like the Argos man? He's clean and he's shower fresh. That's what I get. He is fresh out the shower. There's nothing wrong with a man fresh out the shower. Nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, okay, that's very nice. So aquatic. A little bit citrus, but there's something more, and I hope that my nose hasn't failed me. Maybe a little bit of green. I don't know, you guys, but I do get like a shower gel, fresh out the shower feel. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just read you the notes because we're at 30 minutes. I hope that you guys are finding this helpful or somewhat entertaining. This is fun for me, I have to say that. I love first impressions. If you don't know, I love a first impression. And I hope that it's helpful for you guys to see, you know, someone's first reaction to a fragrance, even though it's clear that it has to dry down, and it has to dry down on skin. Even I have not tested clearly these fragrances on skin. This is just on a strip. But, you know, it's good to know. This is British gin. Gin is like made from juniper or juniper berries. So it's like that green spiciness. Orange slices, lemon and lime, Scottish pine. Okay, so green, fresh green, citrus. I think I said that. Okay, there's lavender in here, African violet, wild jasmine, there's vetiver, there's Bahamian sage, warming amber, beautiful neroli, of course, white musk, and patchouli. So this is like a body gel, or what am I saying? A shower gel. It's nice. A freshie. I think that it could also work in cooler temperatures. I'm not sure about winter. I don't know about the base notes and how they come through or how they push through, but yeah, this is nice. Fresh. Okay, you guys, that's all of the Argos fragrances that I have. I think that's all in their line. I asked for the sample packs. So I'm going to stop the video and maybe give my nose some time to recover, recoup, come back and just give you the base of these fragrances on the strip. I have not tried them on skin. So I'm gonna stop the video and come back in about a half an hour to an hour. Okay, so this is gonna be a long video. So I appreciate you being here. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay guys, I'm back. Please excuse the lighting. I am not a master of this yet, so it's gotten darker and I've been playing around. I don't know what to do with this lighting, so I'm just gonna leave it here. But we're gonna get back into this Argos. It's been about half an hour, a little bit more than that, and kind of run through what I think the dry down of these fragrances what my impressions of the dry down of these fragrances are. I've sprayed a few of them on my back of my hand and on my wrist, so I'll let you know which ones those are. The first one we'll start with is Adonis Awakens, so I'm gonna reach for that. And it is this one, the one with the bergamot, grapefruit, Bulgarian rose, pink peppercorn, jasmine, vanilla raspberry, sandalwood, cashmere wood, and rose. I feel like this fragrance, I sprayed it on this, the back of my hand here. I feel like this fragrance is leaning masculine. I'm not sure, unisex, probably 2 or 3 notches masculine if you know you need to know specifics. I think it's a good smelling fragrance. Definitely worth giving a smell to. Definitely worth giving a shot. So that is Adonis Awakens. It's pretty. It's not too sweet, but it is kind of woody and green. I feel like there is a leathery note, but there's not leather listed here. Something leathery I feel like is in this fragrance as well. Leathery, fruity, kind of woody. So that's why I feel like it's kind of leaning a few notches on the masculine side. So that is Adonis Awakens. Danaë is on this the back of my right hand, and I feel like this one is good because I keep getting whiffs of something so juicy, and it's woody, but there are whiffs of something so juicy. I don't know what it smells like in the air. This one I feel like is unisex, maybe just on the side of feminine. This one I would probably spend my money on Danaë. This is the fragrance that had the bergamot, lemon, pink peppercorn. So pink peppercorn for me sometimes can be peppery, sometimes can be rosy, sometimes can be fruity. Like on the pink side of fruity, guaiac wood, cedar wood, cashmere wood, cistus, patchouli, sandalwood, and musk. So this is kind of a woody, musky, slightly fruity fragrance. And I feel that and I love that. So Danaë, I would definitely spend my money on Danaë. Get your nose on Danaë, okay? Pallas Athene, I have to say, has my heart. If I had to buy a fragrance today, it would either be Danaë or a Pallas Athene. And I wonder if I would buy that first, Pallas Athene first, because I have it on this wrist and it's just so feminine and just so botanical, like it said, rose petals. Absolutely rose petals. I feel like there's a juiciness from the fruits. There is a slight sweetness from vanilla. This fragrance, I feel, is the most feminine of these samples that I have right now. Danaë, no, not Danaë, I'm sorry, Pallas Athene. I would purchase this now. This fragrance, based on what I know, with excluding the sillage and the longevity and all those things right now, but just the scent and how it's developed over this past half an hour or so, I would definitely purchase this fragrance. This and Danaë have my heart. Triumph of Bacchus. This is the one that's very popular, or I don't know if I can say very popular, but it has been talked about. The one with the fruits and the tobacco. I sprayed it here on this wrist. And I feel like it is a lovely fragrance. I don't know that I would purchase it for myself. I have Herod by Parfums de Marly, so I don't know that I would need another tobacco fragrance. I don't know that it surpasses that one, I guess is what I'm saying. But I think that it's a very nice fragrance, and I think that it's worth sampling for sure. Again, the notes are, let me see on the strip. So it's a little more bright on the strip, and I feel like I get a little more tobacco and ash. Oh, don't get me wrong, okay? A little bit, just a tinge of ash on my skin. But it's much more fruity and wet tobacco-ish on the strip. And this was the saffron, white peach, green apple, rum, which can be a little bit of boozy and wood at the same time. Patchouli, jasmine, tonka bean, vetiver, tobacco, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. Okay, so that's the Triumph of Bacchus. Okay, so this one is unisex, probably maybe 1 or 2 notches on the masculine side, and not one that I necessarily would purchase right away. I don't think that I need this one, but it still smells really nice. Okay. Let's see. We have the Brivido Della Caccia. I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm trying to do it right. I'm trying to do it correctly. So please correct me if I said it wrong. But again, I think the double C's mean a CH. Okay, Brivido Della Caccia. And this is pink pepper, clary sage, juniper, green mate absolute, oil of fluve, iris concrete, tonka bean absolute, supple leather accord, oil of birch, and amber accord. Okay, again, this is a very leathery green fragrance, leathery aromatic fragrance. That's what I get from here. So for me, that means masculine. It's on the masculine side. I myself would not classify this as a unisex fragrance, just because of that. I feel like the leather and the spicy greenness of it is masculine. So that is that. All of these worth getting your nose on. So the next one is Bacio Immortale, so Immortal Kiss. This one is, I think masculine or unisex, maybe 1 notch masculine. Bergamot, lemon, pepper, raspberry, violet, jasmine, leather, pink peppercorn, musk, leather, oud, birch, and vanilla. And again, it's the leather, I think, that makes me feel like it's more masculine. Now, if you're a woman who feels comfortable wearing leather, definitely get your hands on, or your nose on, both of these fragrances. This might suit a woman who feels comfortable wearing leather. So that is Immortal Kiss, Bacio Immortale. Okay, and I feel like this lighting is so bad. I'm so sorry. But the last 2 are Argos pour Femme and pour Homme. So this is pour Femme. And ooh, this plasticiness has definitely died down. And I don't know if there was pink peppercorn in here. Yes, pink pepper was in here. Maybe that is the culprit for the plasticiness that I felt in the beginning, but I feel like it's definitely more peppery, but less plasticky, okay? This is violet, bergamot, ginger, lemon, orange blossom, iris, cloves, pink pepper, jasmine, lily of the valley, rose, sandalwood, amber, white musk, vanilla bean, and lang lang. So this is definitely, I haven't tried this one on skin. This is one that I would try on skin, but you know what? There's a fragrance that just came to mind. I have a fragrance by Lalique, and it's called Satine, and it kind of reminds me of that. This is where my mind goes. Satine by Lalique. So this fragrance is definitely pricey. If you like that powdery vanilla, kind of peppery powdery vanillic fragrance, I would definitely look at Satine by Lalique, because I'm getting that association at this moment. Powdery, musky, vanillic, peppery. So that's what I'm getting, and it's lovely. I own Lalique Satine, so that's how I can draw that comparison. Yeah, I would keep what I have, and if I were you, I would definitely buy something less expensive than this. But again, I don't know the longevity or the sillage or anything, but the Lalique Satine is a beautiful fragrance. Now this is the Argos Homme. This is the Argos man. This is what Argos feels like a man would smell like. Again, what I get is shower gel, a green, clean, slightly spicy shower gel. This is the one with the British gin, orange slices, lemon and lime, Scottish pine, lavender, African violet, wild jasmine, vetiver, the Bohemian sage, warming amber, beautiful neroli, white musk, and patchouli. I get interpreted, I get shower gel, a masculine shower gel, and it is fine. It's just fine. I don't know if you could do better. I'm sure you could do better. As far as price goes, you don't need to pay these prices for a shower gel, but it is a fine shower gel. And like I said, there is nothing wrong with a man stepping fresh out of the shower. So this is a beautiful fragrance, nice and clean, freshy, perfect for probably every season, you know, besides winter if you're gonna go outside, but it's a fine fragrance. I like these Argos fragrances. Definitely something worth getting your nose on. I'm glad that I heard about them. I'm glad that I purchased the samples. And again, just for a recap, I would definitely, if you had my money today, buy the Pallas Athene and the Danaë. These are my favorites. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm glad to be back. I'm back, you know. I'm happy to provide this content for you again. Like I said, it's my pleasure. I love fragrances. I love talking about fragrances. Just a matter of the extra. So thank you for being here. And I hope you guys have a great evening, great day, great afternoon, whatever it is when you're watching this fragrance. I really appreciate you. Love, Jay. Bye-bye.